Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. I'm Justin Gould. Here's what's happening. The county DA's office makes an appeal in a local arson case. We tell you the latest there. Plus, a viral video showing young hunters abusing a deer is now under investigation. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's standing by with a look at our weather.
Hey, Justin, and happy Monday, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday weekend. Of course, I probably gained at least 20 pounds just from eating. Here's a live look from the Seneca Allegheny Casino Sky Vision camera. You can see the snow falling down there in Salamanca with a temperature of 34 degrees. These are probably going to be our high temperatures for the day. Temperatures are actually going to slip back into the lower 30s. Snow today is actually moving in a very interesting direction. Most of our precipitation moves west to east. It's actually moving east to west today, and I'll tell you why a little bit later on in the full weather segment. It's actually pretty cool when you think about this, but the snow is moving from east to west today, and it will ultimately taper off as we go through the later afternoon. But it was a messy commute, especially yesterday, especially right near Buffalo. Buffalo had 0.27 inches of ice accumulation, and again, we often talk about this. A quarter of an inch of ice is kind of like the magic number. That's when the weight of it starts to weigh down trees and power lines. Fortunately, we didn't have too many issues from this, and the ice actually melted through the day as temperatures warmed up into the lower 30s. And it was also rainy yesterday as well. Silver Creek, almost 1 inch of rain. Fredonia also at 1 inch of rain. Jamestown officially at the airport about 0.04 of an inch, and Frewsburg at a little more than a half an inch or a quarter of an inch. So through the day, snow showers will continue through the day. On again, off again, snow showers. Temperatures slipping back through the 30s. Tomorrow, not bad, but we may have some lake effect on the way midweek. We'll talk about it in a few. Back to you.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you very much. Our top story, the Chautauqua County District Attorney's Office pushed to overturn a suspension of evidence decision in the trial of a Jamestown man accused of setting several fires in 2017. Assistant District Attorney John Zarowski appeared before New York's 4th Appellate Division today to argue the appeal of a ruling that suppressed evidence against Jamestown native Jonathan Young. Zarowski told the court that Jamestown police did not participate in questioning, but rather observed Pennsylvania State Police interrogate Young. The troopers, according to Zarowski, were primarily focused on their case, not the case here in New York.
That trooper went back in for his own reasons to strengthen his own case, and in turn opened up the New York case completely and quickly. Like I said, one question: why did you leave New York? Because I was responsible for 12 fires there.
Now, representatives of Young argued that Pennsylvania police acted as agents of Jamestown police. Furthermore, they say that Young should have been re-Mirandized when asked questions about New York's case. Young is accused of setting more than a dozen fires in the Jamestown area in March 2017. Previously, he accepted a plea deal for stealing a vehicle in Warren County, Pennsylvania, and setting a fire in Butler County, Pennsylvania. Jury selection in Young's new trial is now on hold until a decision is made by the Appellate Division. Young is represented by the Chautauqua County Public Defender's Office. Other stories were following. A viral video showing two young Pennsylvania hunters beating and torturing a white-tailed deer is now under investigation. The Pennsylvania State Game Wardens made that announcement Sunday. The agency in a statement says the conduct portrayed in the video is reprehensible and potentially a violation of the law. The group asks anyone with information related to the video to contact them. Now, in the video, two young hunters are shown ripping off the deer's antlers after they shot it, kicking it in its face and stepping on its legs while it was still alive. The video sparked outrage and disgust from many on social media. Now, WNY News Now has chosen not to share the video due to its graphic nature. So far, one online petition was launched seeking felony charges against the boys. As of Sunday, nearly 55,000 people signed that. Now, Saturday was the start of deer firearms hunting season in Pennsylvania. Back here locally, a Gary man was arrested yesterday after allegedly interfering with medical personnel at a local bar. City of Jamestown police say that 23-year-old Damian Williams allegedly prevented Jamestown firefighters from giving medical attention to a person at the wine cellar. Firefighters say they had to escort Williams from the scene. While police attempted to take him into custody, they said Williams became disorderly. He was held at Jamestown City Jail pending arraignment in the case. Williams faces several charges. Well, holiday shopping numbers have retailers in a jolly mood so far. Now here comes Cyber Monday, a day of online deals. And the winter weather across much of the country will pose both benefits and challenges. Karen Kafa is at one of Amazon's facilities in New Jersey with a look at how their big day is shaping up and what the online retailers' competitors are doing to keep up.
Holiday shopping often running and numbers showing strength heading into the finale of a crucial 5-day weekend. According to Adobe Analytics, consumers spent a combined $11.6 billion online on Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday. Adobe pointing to the compressed calendar this holiday season, 6 fewer days between Thanksgiving and Christmas than last year, and retailers pushing greater incentives for shoppers to finish lists early. Some retailers not even waiting for Cyber Monday to unveil big online deals. Consumers showing more comfort with shopping from their smartphones, ringing up $2.9 billion in mobile sales on Black Friday. The National Retail Federation says the big holiday deals won't end with Cyber Monday, but there's no guarantee that specific item you're looking for will get marked down or still be in stock if you wait.
There should be great deals all season long. We know consumers are at least expecting to see that. Whether you'll get a better price on an individual item now versus waiting later, that is difficult to say.
And while it's not expected to be the biggest shopping day of the Thanksgiving weekend, that honor went to Black Friday, shoppers will still have plenty of company and competition. NRF expects more than 68 million consumers to log on and check out today.
Alrighty, Karen, thank you very much. Certainly, exciting day, I'm sure, for a lot of retailers, and had a big small business Saturday as well this past weekend. Hopefully, everybody is having a great Monday. Thanks so much for joining us here on WNY News. Now, let's get a check of the comments now. Got to say hello to Storm. Hopefully you are doing well. He says, hopefully you have a great day delivering orders for Honest John's. Certainly Monday always seems to be a good pizza day, especially coming off of a holiday weekend. Erica, she says, shooting at the Bullfrog, post his name. Erica, unfortunately, police have not released any additional information than the report that we ran coming up on Sunday. We, of course, will continue to seek answers. I know there's a lot online, and a lot of people say, you can take that information online. We can't ethically. So as soon as we get an update from them in regards to that, and if there is a suspect arrested and someone charged in that case, we will let you know here as well. But thankfully, police did report that the person who was shot, as of Sunday anyways, was listed in okay condition. Got to say hello to Tony. Hopefully you are doing well. Phil, it's good to see you. Lori, John, thanks so much for joining us here. Janine as well. David, good afternoon to you. Great to see you on the broadcast as always. Love having you here. Medea, hello to you. Hello to Mike. Hello to David. Hello to Tabby as well. Hopefully you all are having a great day. Straight ahead, we have the results of Friday's gift card giveaway. How you, yes you, may have won some cash. But first, one of Jamestown's biggest parades and holiday celebrations is set to take place this week. We talked to one of the men behind the festivities. Dakota.
My guess was 715, but it was thrown out because I'm not eligible. 34 over 30 was the high and low yesterday, and look at where we should be at 40 degrees, and a little bit more below average as we go throughout the week, and some snow. We'll talk about it as WNY News Now continues in a minute.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Join us for Jamestown's biggest parade.
And ring in the holiday season.
Watch the Jamestown Christmas Parade and holiday celebration right here on WNY News Now's 24/7 streaming network and Facebook Live.
See some of the city's biggest floats and the jolly man himself, Santa Claus.
Plus the annual tree lighting and this year's spectacular fireworks display.
Festivities are presented by the Resource Center.
You can catch it all right here, Friday, December 6th at 6:30.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvanna Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Well, welcome back to WNY News Now. One of the area's largest parades and holiday celebrations is scheduled to take place this week. Zach Agate with the Jamestown Renaissance Corporation joins us live to talk more about some of the festivities that are coming our way. Good afternoon to you, Zach. Thanks so much for being here on the show.
Thank you for having me, Justin. Always appreciate coming on and appreciate all you guys do.
So a lot of fun festivities scheduled, certainly for this Friday. I guess what is some of the things that we'll be seeing again this year?
We will open the parade we'll open at 5 with some live entertainment in Tracy Plaza, and that will be from For the People, the band. So they'll be playing some of your Christmas favorites along with a variety of other music. And then the parade itself actually gets to Tracy Plaza at 6:30, and the mayor will then light the tree, and we'll have someone from Infinity sing the national anthem. And then the parade goes until it's done and ends with Santa, who will be transported again by Schultz Auto Group, and he will count us down to the big firework ending, which go off the Spring Street Garage. So.
And you know, a lot of people, when they were putting up the tree, I was lucky enough to be able to come down. In fact, I joked half of our newsroom went down there just to watch. It's like, you know, forbid any other news story had to happen that day. But everybody was saying that they're so excited for this tradition of the Christmas parade. What is some of the feedback that you get from community members? I mean, this is a parade that, you know, I remember from when I was just a little kid. It seems like, you know, this has become such an annual thing that really brings everybody together.
Right, it's great. I mean, it's 22nd year this year, so we're actually honoring the initial parade committee that put it on, and I think that's 1997. But it's an exciting event. Lots of people come out to it and look forward to it every year. It's great to see a lot of people out, especially during a time of year where people don't normally come out. Right. So it's just nice to see a giant crowd, and it's great.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. And you know, so many businesses get involved too. I know it's too late now for a business to be in this parade, but each year there's a packet that's posted on your website where community members can register to be part of the parade. How does that usually work?
Yeah, so we have a packet, generally just gives you a description of rules, and then we ask how big your vehicle is just to make sure we're not going to knock down power lines or anything crazy. But then we try to keep costs low. We're not trying to make money on the event. We just want to make it an affordable, fun event for as many people as we can. So we're willing to work with any businesses. If you see this and are like, shoot, call me today or tomorrow, and we might still be able to get you in. And if not, send me your email for next year, and we'll make sure you get a packet when they're out.
Certainly, and each year, you know, there is a theme to the parade. What is this year's theme?
This year we're doing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, which was put up to a Facebook vote. We asked Facebook for feedback first, then we compiled a list internally of our 6 best options, and we had a vote, and that won by, I think, 30 votes. So Rocking Around the Christmas Tree it is.
Certainly, and you know, Facebook is amazing in that you can get that instant feedback. I know a lot of people are saying, Stormy says the parade is one of the best things here in Jamestown. I certainly agree with that. A little biased, I suppose, just because we are one of the many lucky businesses who have the parade on their route. So the route then, for people to remind them, goes from the 3rd Street Bridge all the way to City Hall, straight shot.
Correct. Yep, straight shot from the bridge. So it takes off at the bridge. It'll start moving there at 6:20, and it'll reach Tracy Plaza at 6:30 for the main kickoff, and then it'll go until we're done, which is usually 8 or a little bit after. So
now, can kids expect candy during the parade?
Yes, there will be candy. We do encourage people not to throw the candy. We don't want to be hitting people with candy, and we don't want kids running in the road to get the errant candy. But we do encourage them to hand candy out if they're going to bring candy.
Certainly, prepare.
So
for
bring
that.
your bags.
Yeah, absolutely. absolutely. So, Zach, cool. And then, again, many ways to get involved, too. I know there's an event on Facebook that people can take a look at to join the conversation, so to speak.
Yes. So there's an event on Facebook. It's on our website, jamestownrenaissance.org, or on our other website, jamestownupclose.com. And we have all the information there. And I would say, really, I want to point out, too, the Resource Center has been a great partner in this for many years. And we couldn't do it without the Resource Center. They're great. And we also couldn't do it without the city of Jamestown as a whole. The Parks Department does a great job decorating downtown and making it look great and doing everything they do. So we appreciate all of the city that helps us bring this whole thing together and makes it a success.
Absolutely. And I'm sure we'll all be looking for it. So, Zach, great Santa hat. Thank you so much.
Yes, try to bring it festive, right?
Yeah.
We're past Thanksgiving. Let's celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for being on the program today. And we'll look forward to seeing you come Friday then throughout the parade. So it should be fun. So, do you walk in the parade or do you watch it with your family?
I help load up people. There's no way I have time to watch with my family. My family will be there, but I unfortunately will not be with them. So I used to come. I'll come again when I'm not doing this job anymore.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
But for now, no. We've got a lot of things to do.
Yeah,
so.
you have a lot of coordination to do to get it going, preferably on time.
Yes,
So.
And I have many great volunteers that also help out with that. So,
So awesome. Well, thank you, Zach. Thank you to your organization.
And thank you all. Hope to see you all there.
And to the Resource Center, certainly, for sponsoring that event. And we remind all of you that you can watch the parade, the tree lighting, and fireworks display live right here on WNY News Now's 24/7 streaming network and Facebook page. That starts at 6:30 p.m. on Friday. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's standing by with a live look at our weather forecast. And later, we get the results of Friday's gift card giveaway. If you remember, that was for Small Business Saturday. The winner announced in just a bit. Stay with us. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mart has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today. Join us for Jamestown's biggest parade.
And ring in the holiday season.
Watch the Jamestown Christmas Parade and holiday celebration right here on WNY News Now's 24/7 streaming network and Facebook Live.
See some of the city's biggest floats and the jolly man himself, Santa Claus.
Plus the annual tree lighting and this year's spectacular fireworks display.
Festivities are presented by the Resource Center.
You can catch it all right here Friday, December 6th at 6:30.
Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season. WNY News Now, the Jolly Team, where coverage comes first.
There's an old saying, there's no news in the newsroom. Well, it's true. The time I spend at the anchor desk is just part of my day. Most of our time is spent gathering stories in the community, stories that matter to you. We can't do it alone, and we need your help. When you see breaking news or have a news tip we should know about, drop us a line on Facebook today, email our news desk, or call our newsroom at 488-7226 so we can bring those stories straight back to you.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
That was a good interview there. We've got a lot of stuff coming up with the Christmas parade. Here's a live look downtown from the HD News Now cam. We're at 30 right now with a north wind of 9. There's a wind chill of 22. And the visibility is reduced because we have the snow and, of course, some fog. So visibility at the airport north of the city is at 7 miles. Let's do a recap of November since we are officially in December now. Almost every day throughout the month of throughout last month was below average. We only had 5 above average days throughout the month. Every other day that is located in blue here is below average. So our monthly high for the month was 39. Our monthly, we should be near 48 for November, but Yeah, at least we're done with that. November's in the rearview mirror. Now we're in December, but yeah, we're starting it off cool. So, so basically, what the Weather Service has done, they have canceled the winter weather advisory for Chautauqua County. They reissued it for Cattaraugus County, Allegheny County, Warren County, and areas off to the east because there's going to be more snow. So the new expiration time is going to be 5 o'clock this afternoon, and that's for areas eastward. And the winter storm warning will continue until 7 o'clock tonight for areas well out to the east. Here's First Defense Doppler, and again, you can see the snow that's basically out in Cat County that's going across 86 eastbound going out to Wellsville. And this is the snow that's falling there. This is where the most heavier amounts of the snow has been, basically up near the Buffalo metro area. This is where some of the snow has been. But as I told you during the first weather segment, the snow is moving in a very interesting direction. It is moving from east to west. Instead of moving west to east like it normally does, it's west to east. The reason for that is because we're getting wrapped up in the flow around the low. There's that storm system that moved through yesterday. It's now off the northeast coast, but we're getting wrapped up in that colder air aloft with the flow. So that is why the snow is moving east to west. It's a very interesting direction. It doesn't happen all the time. That's only when we have a coastal low with some cold air wrapped around it. So the bigger story is going to be we may see some lake effect as we go throughout the midweek. So colder air will move in for Wednesday on the back edge of that system. We could see some lake effect or lake enhancement as we go throughout the day on Wednesday. These are the early snowfall totals. These are subject to change tonight and then tomorrow. But right now we're going 3 to 6 inches on the hills, about 2 inches or less everywhere else. It looks like the hills of the southern tier might get the brunt of this. And again, I wrote it in big capital letters and underlined it. Subject to change. There you see the snow tapering off tonight, and then tonight should be a dry night, otherwise mostly cloudy, chilly though. Here we go into tomorrow. You can see a few snow showers tomorrow, but watch this lake effect band set up and do a little dance, and it's going to mainly stay near Buffalo to begin with, and then it's going to start to sag its way down to the south, and we could see some more widespread snow, mainly Wednesday night going into Thursday with the added lake effect. These are snow totals today. This does not take into effect what's coming Wednesday and Thursday. This is just today. This goes until Tuesday. So the snow today, 1 to 2 inches at most, maybe 2 to 4 inches out to the east. Obviously, the more heavier amounts of the snow way out here in central New York where they have that winter storm warning, that's where the most heaviest amounts of the snow could be. Maybe upwards a foot or more of snow could pile up there. And as always, download the app. Again, we are keeping you updated on the app. I know you got that weather.com thing and the little weather app on your iPhone. Those guys aren't local. These guys right here are local, and these are some good-looking guys, aren't they? All right, zone forecast. Lake Erie shoreline here. Temperatures right near 34 degrees, right near the immediate Lake Erie shoreline. Some snowflakes will continue through the day. As we head eastward here, temperatures lower 30s through the afternoon. Again, high temperatures already occurred today. Hills will probably stay down into the upper 20s through the day. Here comes the next 7 days of your life. 36 tomorrow, 33 on Wednesday. The wind comes up as well with that lake effect potential both Wednesday and Thursday. A few scattered snow showers Friday. Otherwise, Saturday and Sunday looking dry right now, but Saturday really chilly. Most areas will probably stay in the 20s, and then we'll make a run at 40 once again next Wednesday. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Manic Monday, sports fans, and welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. Earlier this morning, the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame announced the inducting class of 2020. The formal induction will be during the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame's 39th annual banquet, which will take place at the Lakewood Rod and Gun Club on February 17th. 9 people will be inducted for the class of 2020. Which will bump up the member total to 209. The class comprises of George Batatis, Robert Bender, Robert Gould, Christine Jenkins, Justin Johnson, Timothy Nobles, Ellis Norton, Mark Orlando, and Michael Tremuta. Potatoes and Bender are the 2 posthumous members of the 2020 class. Over the weekend, the Jamestown Rebels hosted a 2-game series against the Johnstown Tomahawks. Jamestown won the first game on Friday 3-1 and lost the second game on Saturday, which finished as the same score as Friday. Jamestown now has 20 points on the season and are not far behind from crawling out of last place, being 2 points behind the Northeast Generals. The Rebels will be back in action on Friday night at 7:45 as they will hit the road for 2 games against the Maryland Black Bears. Though the game is 2 weeks away, the Buffalo Bills will get their first Sunday night game since Week 11 of 2007, as it will be on December 15th when they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bills-Steelers time change is due to a shifting of the Viking-Chargers game, which was supposed to be on that night's slot. That game will be played at 4:05 p.m. that afternoon instead. Another reason the Bills-Steelers game got flexed was due to them both currently holding the 2 wildcard spots in the AFC. It is the second game of the season for Buffalo with a schedule change, as their next game after this was changed to Saturday, December 21st. That's when they hit the road against the New England Patriots. Buffalo's next game will be on December 8th at 1 o'clock against the Baltimore Ravens at home. That's it for sports today. Back to Justin and Dakota.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, the Girl Scouts of Western New York announced today, in celebration of their early launch of their annual cookie program, the public is invited to attend a free cookie tasting this week. Ooh. Now, the tasting, it's scheduled to take place Saturday from 11 to noon at the Girl Scouts of Western New York service centers across Western New York. Specifically in Jamestown, at the event, girls and families are slated to enjoy delicious cookies and hot cocoa. They can make online purchases of cookies from a girl, learn about Girl Scout membership, adult volunteering, make a special decorative pillow to keep or donate, and write a letter to Santa, as well as wearing pajamas, although they say that's optional, Dakota, so we probably wouldn't want to show up in pajamas. That wouldn't end well.
Oh, we might. Who cares?
Right, exactly. The change in the program start date is accommodating an overwhelming amount of requests by girls and their customers to have the cookies available during the holiday season. That's very interesting. Now, cookies will go on sale this Saturday, and they'll be on sale until March 29th of 2020, and they can be purchased directly from any Girl Scout. The Jamestown Girl Scout Service Center is at 2661 Orton Road. Details on WNYNewsNow.com.
All free cookie tasting. That's going to be great. And you know what? I have it. I mean, I don't want to say I have it made, but I'm lucky because my niece is actually in the Girl Scouts.
Yeah. So you probably get hooked up pretty well when it comes to cookies.
No.
No, you don't.
We still have to order them.
Oh, you do? Well, no, that's what I mean. Like you have your hookup.
Right.
You know, I mean, she's not going to give it to you for free.
Right, of course.
What kind of business would do that?
Well,
and she knows that Uncle Hunter can dish out for sure. So
yeah,
keep passing
me
those
and those
along.
Thin Mints. I can take those all day long.
Well, we wanted to get to a really awesome gift card giveaway. If you remember, on Friday's show, Joanna Dahlbuck, she's with the Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce. She joined us to talk about Small Business Saturday, and Joanna gave away a $20 Shop Talkwa gift card to the person who was able to determine how many local businesses are in the immediate Jamestown downtown area. And Joanna joins us now on the phone. Joanna, first of all, I got to ask you about the elf costume I saw over the weekend. Boy, Saturday looked fun.
Oh, we had a riot on Saturday. Really thank everybody that did come out and visit with us at our new office at 300 North Main. Especially thank the families that brought their kids, that we did the coloring contest and had cookies and cocoa, and Santa was there, and one of the families brought their 3-month-old little boy, and it was his first visit with Santa, and we got the first picture with Santa. It was so special. It was so wonderful.
yeah, really, really sounds like it. So, as for this amazing giveaway that you so gracefully brought to us on Friday, can you remind us what was the target number? How many what was the range for guessing when it came to the businesses?
It was, you had to pick a number between 100 and 400. And we had a fair amount of participation and a fair amount of people who came kind of close. But our closest guess to my number, which the number was 258, was made by Mandy Lett, or Letty, L-E-T-T-E. Mandy, you guessed 235, so I am happy to present you with a $20 Shop Taqua gift card. And I was able to score 4 passes for you to go to the Northwestern Arena for a public skate. It includes your admission and a skate rental, and it's good this month and all through January. So we have that gift for you, Mandy, and I thank you for participating. I hope you were able to get out as well as everybody else on Small Business Saturday. And, keep shopping local.
All right. Yeah, that's a great gift. Thank you for adding in that extra bonus, Joanna, because I'm sure that certainly is really great for them. And actually, Mandy says she's watching right now, live on the broadcast.
Yay.
She says, yay, woohoo, congrats, Mandy. So we appreciate you. And thank you, Joanna, as well.
Now,
Mandy,
Justin, you're going to get a hold of Mandy, right?
Yes, yeah. So, Mandy,
Okay.
how this is going to work is we're going to reach out to you through WNY News Now's Messenger. So make sure that you have your Messenger open after the broadcast. Our producers will send you a note, and we'll get some contact information from you, and we'll send those away over to you. So, Joanna, thanks so much for being on the broadcast. Really appreciate you. We'll talk to you sooner than later.
Very good. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. Hey, that's going to
Bye-bye.
do it for us today. News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com. We're back tomorrow. Have a great day.